Today, we're not talking about tools, we're not talking about certifications, we're talking about the core human skills that define every great project manager that you can use to lead projects right off from kickoff till delivery, even when your plan breaks, even when your team is overwhelmed, even when you get a no or a rejection from your client, because you are going to receive rejections as you go through your life, through your journey in project. You're going to hear a lot of no's. How then do you handle this? This is Figure Out PM, where we break down the mystery of project management into something you can actually use. My name is Valerie, and if you're figuring out things the way I am, then you're already ahead of the game. Let's break it down. Your job as a project manager is not to send updates. It is not to write long messages. It is to turn chaos into clarity. What does this mean? You need to know when to switch your tones between executives and engineers. You need to know how to summarize a complex idea into a sentence or a word. You need to know how to ask questions, the right questions, and early enough, even when nobody wants to ask it. And you need to know when to say no with confidence and with respect. In my real world first project, I had a scenario where we were facing scope creep with my team, and everyone knew it, but nobody wanted to say it. As a project manager, I told the lead, define the deliverables that we are supposed to deliver before the deadline, and then propose a way forward. Make sure that I communicate with my team members in a plain human language, because at the end, the message is only useful if it is understood. Let's break it down. The first core human skill is communication that connects. If you have watched my previous video, you will realize that I emphasize so much on communication, because it's important that you know how to communicate your ideas, you know how to communicate your skills, you know how to communicate when you go in for an interview. So communication is a core skill value. Your role as a project manager is not to send updates, is not just to write long messages, it is to turn chaos into clarity. Make sure that you see what matters, to whom it matters, and when exactly it matters. The second skill is emotional intelligence. Project managers deal with pressure from all sides. Sometimes it's your team members who are facing burnout. Sometimes it's your clients who are going through a lot of frustration, and maybe you yourself doubting your capabilities on what you are able to do. That is where emotional intelligence comes in. It's your ability to stay grounded under pressure, your ability to read the room and respond instead of reacting, your ability to support your team members, your ability to lead with empathy and not with ego. A team member might reach out to you through a message at 11 p.m. You can choose not to respond, or you reach out to that client or a developer and say, I can see you are working late at night. Is there anything I can help you? Can I assist you by any chance? These little gestures build trust, they build loyalty, they demonstrate your leadership skills, because great project managers do not just manage projects, they manage people's energy. Third skill is prioritization under pressure. You have to know that not everything is equally important. As a project manager, you need to work hard and work smart as well. What does this mean? You need to know when something is urgent versus when something is important. You have to save your team from scope creep. You have to save them from distraction. You need to be ruthless with your time, but be kind to people. You need to know how to make decisions, informed decisions with what you have, the resources you have, on time, within budget, and in the scope. Let's have a recap of everything that we have said. The first thing is communication that connects. This is not just talking, it is taking complex ideas and bringing them into clarity. The second thing is emotional intelligence. You have to lead people with empathy. You need to prioritize people in every project that you lead. The third is prioritization under pressure. Make sure that you cut off the noise. Make sure that there is alignment. Make sure that people see the direction in what they are working with. In this next video, I'm going to be talking about what makes project fail and how you can mitigate them from failing. If anything I've shared with you today resonated, if it sparked a thought, a question, or even just a feeling, then hit that subscribe button. And my commitment to you alongside with my team is simple: to consistently bring you real, honest, and valuable content that helps you figure out project management one conversation at a time. Thank you for being here.